This story is Frankenstein's child after 8:10 p.m. Saddened by the loss of his son, depression sets. Darkness engulfs his life. Yvonne is the last remaining of the well-known family of the 18th century, now closing on the 20th century. He has lost his will to live. Without his wife, without his son, how does one go on? After coming back from the funeral, he screams and pounds his fists on the old desk in his office. A hidden panel opens. What is this? Finding his grandfather's journal, Yvonne starts to read it with deep interest, flipping from one page to the next, deep in trance, blocking everything around him. Hours, days, and weeks pass by. He raises his head. I know what I must do. Working so diligently to change his house and convert it over into a lab. Going out late at night, robbing graves of fresh body parts. Most of them being of children, a torso, a leg, bit by bit, collecting parts and keeping them in a cold storage room. This is possible due to a plague, a breakout and infection in most children. Following the directions of his grandfather's journal, Yvonne needs not to wait for an electrical storm to happen. It's 1903. Electric is abundant now. All the power that it's needed is here. Just a throw of a switch, and I can make this room light up. Yes, I see the madness grow, but what have I got to lose? My life? No. I will not let this work go without its righteous test of God, and I shall play that role at this time. Months roll by. Many have worried about Yvonne, knocking on his door, trying to look in his blackened out windows. Some have feared that he may even be dead, or suicide isn't completely written out. Remember, he did lose his child and wife. After so long, it has been done, the creation made now. Now I shall awaken this, and I will call this my son. Yes, me, Yvonne, the great-grandson of Hubert Frankenstein, one of the world's greatest doctors, and I have followed in his steps. Running outside his door, hair greased, long and tangled, the smell emanated from his body, the odor of dead and putridity. The smell of decay emanates from his home. The look on his face, crazy and fearless. Grabbing the first person he sees. I have done it. I have made him, and now I will bring him to life. As a woman walks by, covering her mouth. Could you bathe first? Later that evening, reading up on some of the work of Nikola Tesla. Now the configurations are right. Now, the cracking pops of electric currents running through the Jacob's ladder, shocking the room with flaring electricity everywhere. The putrid smell of burning flesh. Rise, rise, I say. Come to life, my little one. Come back to me. Death cannot stop me. I rule it. Rise, rise now. With his crazy and insane laugh. All stops. An eerie silence grows in the room. Gathering around the room, the doctor stands over the body of what was left of his son. Biting his nails and looking down at the sheet, it rises. A moaning sound comes from behind the sheet. Are you back? Is it you, my son? Could it be you? The creature that would be his son reaches out to hold his father for the first time, just to take a big bite out of his neck and drink his blood. That should teach you never to mess with the dead.